Okay, question from Brenda. I recently heard a Christian philosopher say in a debate that he believes that there could be suffering in heaven. What do you think?
Yes, I do believe there is free will in heaven, and I do think there is suffering in heaven. The Bible says there was a war in heaven. We know anything about wars, they're horrible. It creates an immense amount of suffering. So yes, I fully do agree there can be suffering in wars in heaven.
I have a hard time thinking that that would be true. You know, the descriptions of heaven that we get are of a place where God will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and it will be a place of glory and praise to God and worship of the King. I find it hard to think that there would be suffering there, and certainly I don't see any reason to think there would be suffering there.
In heaven, there is no evil. In heaven, good exists in the absence of evil. So why couldn't God create the world with no evil? Thanks.
I think that it's possible that the reason there is no evil in heaven is because the freedom to sin has been removed. I think that God has created us in this world to go through a sort of veil of decision-making, during which we are at something of an arm's length from God. God's existence is obscured, and this permits us to have the freedom to reject him or to follow him. But when we go to heaven, then I think we will see Christ in all his glory and all his beauty, and that vision of God will be so overwhelming that it will effectively remove the freedom to sin.
Where everyone doesn't have to worry about problems or pain. Everyone just sort of goes along, they're happy, they never have to experience suffering. They just go along with their daily tasks. And that to me sounds like a dystopian horror. I mean, that's what it is. It's a dystopian horror film in that sense. And we ultimately think that we would reject that type of world, even though it's filled with pleasure.